What does it take to be the best? To push past limits, defy the odds, and live a life of greatness? It starts with what you do every single day. Success is not an accident. It's built in the quiet hours, in the early mornings, in the sacrifices no one sees. Today, we step inside the minds and routines of 15 high achievers, the titans of sports, business, and innovation, to discover the blueprint of excellence. Number 1. Kobe Bryant, the Mamba mentality, 4 a.m. While the world sleeps, Kobe Bryant is already sweating, training before sunrise, pushing his body and mind to the limit. He believed in outworking everyone. Why would I wait for my competition to start their day when I can already be ahead? The Mamba mentality wasn't just about basketball. It was about life. It was about relentless pursuit, discipline, and refusing to settle. Bryant's mornings started with intense skill drills, fundamental work, and thousands of shots before most players even got out of bed. His hunger for perfection meant reviewing film at night, studying footwork, and finding new ways to refine his game. Beyond the physical, it was his mental strength that set him apart. He welcomed failure, learned from mistakes, and transformed challenges into stepping stones. The Mamba mentality teaches us that success isn't given. It's earned through persistence, pain, and an unbreakable spirit. Number 2, Elon Musk, the 100-hour workweek. Elon Musk starts his day before the sun rises, answering critical emails while the world wakes up. He splits his time between Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and the Boring Company, running his life like an engineer fine-tuning a machine. No wasted movements, no wasted hours. His philosophy? Work harder than anyone else, and you'll achieve what no one else can. His schedule is planned down to the minute, leaving no room for distractions. Musk works in focused sprints, using time-blocking techniques to maximize efficiency. Meetings are short, decisions are fast, and execution is relentless. Despite his grueling work schedule, he makes time for strategic thinking, reading, and innovation. Musk's approach to success isn't about balance. It's about intensity, obsession, and an unshakable commitment to progress. Number 3, David Goggins, Mastering the Mind, 4:30 a.m. It's cold, it's dark, but David Goggins is already running. Why? Because comfort is the enemy of greatness. Every morning, he puts himself through hell, running ultramarathons, doing thousands of push-ups, not for his body, but for his mind. You have to callous your mind, he says. You have to be willing to suffer to become something more. Goggins wasn't born a champion. He built himself into one. His mornings start with physical suffering, grueling workouts that break most people. But pain is his teacher, his fuel. He embraces the discomfort, rewiring his brain to see struggle as growth. His mental toughness isn't just about pushing limits. It's about redefining them. He journals, reflects, and sets impossible goals, then crushes them. Goggins teaches us that true success comes from mastering the mind, choosing resilience over ease, and making the uncomfortable your new normal. Number 4, Oprah Winfrey, the power of intention. Her mornings start with meditation and gratitude. Oprah Winfrey doesn't just react to life. She sets her intention. Every action, every decision is aligned with her vision. She asks herself daily, what is the highest and best use of my time today? Before the world demands her attention, she creates space for reflection. Her morning routine includes journaling, mindfulness exercises, and deep self-exploration. She believes in the power of visualization, seeing success before it happens. Her habits are rooted in self-care, reading, exercising, and nourishing her body with wholesome foods. Oprah teaches us that true power lies in clarity, in knowing what you want, and in making choices that align with your purpose. She shows that success isn't just about ambition. It's about intention, self-awareness, and living life on your terms. Number 5, Cristiano Ronaldo, the art of discipline. For Ronaldo, Greatness isn't about talent alone. It's about discipline. His mornings begin with ice baths, stretching, and nutrition. He treats his body like a machine, fueling it with precision. While others celebrate, he trains. While others relax, he prepares. Success isn't luck, it's repetition. Ronaldo's daily routine is a masterclass in discipline. His workouts are structured, his diet is optimized, and his recovery is just as important as his training. He visualizes success, watches game footage, and constantly improves his technique. Beyond physical training, he sharpens his mental game, maintaining a laser focus on his goals. Ronaldo teaches us that excellence is a habit, forged in the relentless pursuit of improvement. It's about showing up every day, doing the work, and staying ahead of the competition. Number 6, Jeff Bezos, protecting mental clarity. Unlike many CEOs, Jeff Bezos prioritizes sleep. He believes in making high-quality decisions, not rushed ones. His mornings are slow, strategic. He reads, thinks, and protects his mind from distractions. If I make 3 good decisions a day, that's enough, he says. Success isn't just about working harder. It's about working smarter. Bezos structures his mornings to optimize brain power. He avoids early meetings, preferring deep thinking sessions where he refines big-picture strategies. His mornings include time with family, exercise, and consuming knowledge. His belief is simple. Great decisions require a clear, rested mind. Bezos teaches us that success isn't about burnout. It's about sustainability. It's about focusing on what truly matters and making choices that move the needle in the biggest way possible. No siete. J.K. Rowling, rejected by 12 publishers. Before she became the world's most successful author, J.K. Rowling was at rock bottom. A single mother, living on welfare, struggling to make ends meet. She had one thing, a manuscript about a boy wizard. But publisher after publisher turned her down. Too long, too strange, not marketable. 12 rejections. Any one of them could have been the final nail in the coffin of her dream. But she didn't stop. Finally, Bloomsbury took a chance on Harry Potter. Today, over 500 million copies sold, a billion-dollar empire, and a world changed forever. The lesson? Rejection isn't a dead end. It's just a detour. No ocho. Walt Disney, fired for lack of imagination. Imagine being told you're not creative enough by your boss. That's exactly what happened to Walt Disney when he was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination. But he didn't let one person's opinion define him. He started his own company, and it failed. His first cartoon studio went bankrupt, but he kept moving forward, kept creating. Then came Mickey Mouse, Disneyland, and a legacy that inspires billions. Failure didn't stop Disney, it fueled him. No nueve. Albert Einstein called mentally slow as a child. As a child, Albert Einstein was labeled mentally slow. He didn't speak fluently until he was 9 years old. Teachers thought he wouldn't amount to anything. But Einstein didn't let early struggles define him. Instead, he reshaped physics, won a Nobel Prize, and changed our understanding of the universe. The world called him a failure. He proved them wrong. No diez. Steve Jobs, fired from his own company. Imagine building a company from the ground up, only to be fired from it. That's exactly what happened to Steve Jobs at Apple. He was forced out of the very company he created. It could have destroyed him. Instead, he came back stronger. He built Pixar, launched the iPhone, and transformed Apple into a trillion-dollar empire. The greatest comebacks start with failure. No once. Thomas Edison, 1,000 failed light bulbs. Before Thomas Edison lit up the world, he failed 1,000 times. When asked about it, he didn't see failure. He saw lessons. He said, "I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work." His persistence gave us one of the greatest inventions in history. The message? Every failure is one step closer to success. No doce. Henry Ford, 5 failed businesses. Before Ford Motor Company revolutionized the world, Henry Ford failed 5 times. Each business collapsed. Each time, He lost everything. But Ford didn't stop. He learned. He adapted. And when he got it right, he didn't just build a car. He built an industry. Failure wasn't the end. It was the blueprint for something greater. No trece. Vincent van Gogh only sold one painting in his lifetime. Vincent van Gogh created over 900 paintings. But in his lifetime, he sold only one. The world didn't recognize his genius. He died thinking he was a failure. But today, his works are worth hundreds of millions of dollars. The lesson? Success isn't always immediate. But true passion, it outlives rejection. No catorce. The Beatles, rejected by record labels. Before they became the most iconic band in history, the Beatles were turned down by multiple record labels. One even told them, guitar bands are on the way out. Imagine if they had listened, if they had stopped. The world would never have had Hey Jude, Let It Be, or Yesterday. Their story proves one thing. The world's opinion doesn't define your destiny. You do. No quince. Sylvester Stallone, rejected over 1,500 times for Rocky. Before he became Rocky, Sylvester Stallone was rejected over 1,500 times. He was broke, selling his dog for food, but he refused to give up. When he finally sold his script, he insisted on starring in it. The rest? History. Failure isn't the enemy. It's the teacher. Every rejection, every setback, every no you've heard in life, it's not there to stop you. It's there to shape you, to sharpen you, to prepare you. The only way you truly fail is if you stop trying. So the next time you face rejection, remember these legends. Remember their stories. And then write your own. Because your greatest success, it's waiting on the other side of persistence. Now, go out there and make it happen. 15 high achievers, 15 different routines. But one truth remains. Success is built in the small choices. The extra hour of work, the extra push-up, the decision to learn instead of scroll, to wake up instead of sleep in, to create instead of complain. What will you choose today? Which routine inspired you the most? Drop a comment below. And if you're ready to take your life to the next level, subscribe, like this video, and start building your own success habits today.